Good morning, everybody. Park Rat Pat right here, getting your Sunday started off with a little bit of joy. We're getting closer to the holidays. Let's have a fun morning, get all geared up and fully awake for Rob and Charlie's live stream that should be happening in 9 o'clock here. So, without any further ado, let me bring up Mr. Reg LeBay. How you
Morning,
doing?
everybody.
How you doing this morning, Reg?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Yeah. Good, easy starting day. That's what I like for sure. Mm.
Eh, little easy.
Yeah, yeah,
Kids being a bit of a pain in the backside, but that's
you
kids
know,
for you.
you know, it's Christmas time. You can always bring him back and exchange him after the holidays. Just make sure you've got the receipt.
I wish. I wish. Defective product, man. Defective
It's
product.
damage during manufacturing.
Right? Uh,
Let me see. We got Bill Papa Rouse up in here. Good morning, Bill. Detective Smile Peter, glad to see you with us this morning, man. Sorry you couldn't sleep. Jack Felmy Jr., of course, Mr. Reg himself up in here. And we'll see who gets rolling in. Martin Smythe, good morning. How you doing,
Martin,
sir?
Martin.
Happy. We are getting close to Christmas, only a few days away, so I know everybody got something on their wish list, and that's what we want to find out, man. What do you want for Christmas, people, huh? What's on your hit list, your wish list? What you got that you ain't got that you want to get? Hmm.
More pay dirt. You can
Oh,
never have enough pay dirt.
pay dirt's always good. Hmm. Last Christmas, I got a sweater. This Christmas, I'm hoping for a biter or a screamer, but we'll see what happens. You know.
Yep. Good morning,
Mandy, good
Mandy.
morning, Mandy. And to start off with a rough one, it's just the way it goes. We're getting ready for our trip up to see family. We were planning on leaving tomorrow, but we're going to back that up till Tuesday, just so we don't have to go hog crazy today getting things ready. My wife had a bad night for pain episodes, so we'll take it easy and I'll try and do most of the stuff myself, which is quite all right because, got to take care of my girl, make sure she's all right. I was going to go on to a Charlie's stream last night, and my wife gets these things where her hands start all twisting up and stuff. So I was massaging her hand, and then all of a sudden, boom, she's got a Charlie horse in each leg and one in this arm. And just bad pain. So
Sorry to
got her,
hear that.
got her past the dog and onto the bed, couple of heating pads going, gave her a muscle relaxer. And still it was rough until about 12:30 or so.
You
So,
need to get yourself one of these little massagers.
oh, hers isn't stretched out that much. Definitely not.
It works really good, these
No.
ones.
But yeah, she was pretty rough there, and so I'm on like 4 hours of sleep right now.
Fair enough. I was
Yeah,
up
it's all
gaming
right.
until midnight last night and got up at 4 a.m.
Yeah, I don't get too much sleep anymore. It seems, and it's not like I'm tired or worn out. Just you know, I don't seem to need much more sleep than that. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Martin Smythe wants American coins for his collection. Hell yeah. Now, Martin, are you talking just silver coins or any any coin in general that's American?
Good morning, Mark the Bird Hunter, Terry B.
Yeah. I'm not sure what causes them. Mark, sometimes she wears gloves when she sleeps that are like compression gloves and for driving and stuff. And then sometimes she'll be sitting there and she'll go to like type something on her phone and both hands just go crazy. They want to do their own thing and it hurts like a son of a bitch, she says.
That almost sounds like a form of muscular dystrophy or something.
I don't know, but seems like we get older, we fall apart a little bit. That's just part of it. And my wife's older than I am, so she's hitting these things long before I will.
Yeah.
Okay, Bill Paparow says, and let me highlight this.
Good morning, blistering
Where did it
barnacle.
go? Where did it go? There we go. Oh, crap. Chat's moving. All right, Bill says, I want a 27-year-old beautiful blonde with biggins and $5 million in the bank. Cool. Do you care what nationality he is? Or is it like, no, I'm just wondering. Yeah, no, I'm 55 this year. My wife's 67. So she's got a little time on me yet.
Don't I feel young sitting here at 36?
Yeah.
I still can't believe I got asked at a Goodwill if I have a senior's card.
It's like,
She was a 20-year-old, looked at my beard, seen all the gray in my beard. Do you have a senior's card? Excuse me?
Hey, how do I apply for one?
Right?
I like it. Nothing better than going into Wendy's and leaving with a free Frosty you don't deserve. It's like, hell yeah.
Right?
Blister and Barnacles, good morning to you. Of course, good morning also to Mark the Berg Hunter. Happy to see you here, brother. Definitely a lot going on with the holidays coming on. And for a lot of people, there's not a lot going on with the holidays coming on. Remember, this can be a tough time for people, no matter what their financial status. Some people in the holidays just don't mix well, too many bad memories, too many people that they're missing. So, you see somebody who seems a little bit off their game, take that little bit of extra time to be nice. Heck, if they'll let you pray with them, pray with them. If they won't let you pray with them, pray for them. Because we all need a little bit of peace and relaxation during this time of year. It can take a toll on people, and it's supposed to be a celebration. So, keep with the good vibes and good thoughts, and definitely keep lifting people up in prayer as you see they need it. That's my big word of advice for the day. There ain't nothing God can't fix. There ain't nobody that's too far gone. That includes your grumpy coworker or that agitated person behind the cash register when you're out shopping. Lift everybody up. We all need it.
Good morning, Dan B. Welcome.
Good morning, Dan. I knew you were going to be here. I thought you'd be lurking, but yeah, Dan's been going through some stuff, and definitely keep him and his family in our prayers. Of course, recently lost his grandmother. Has some troubles with his ex, so there's always something, it seems.
Don't I know that feeling?
Yeah. Let me see. Yep. All right. Yeah.
Mark, I know how you feel. I ain't got none left either.
Well, hey, maybe that's what I should do today is we'll do a duck race for my temporaries, because I'm not using them anymore.
Good morning, the Bad Idea Lab.
Good morning. We are talking Christmassy stuff. What do you want for Christmas? What are your hopes and dreams? Is there something special you'd want for someone else?
I was trying to get my hands on some ocean picture stone interlocking pendants.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Unfortunately, not in my budget this year.
I don't know. When I think of things other people need, it's like, well, the sky's the limit there. But when it comes down to really, what do they need, man,
Right.
people need to not be in pain. I think more people need to, because we're doing it after the first of the year. I think more people need to try the carnivore diet, even if it's just trying it for a month to get rid of your inflammation, which will take care of a good 70 to 80% of your aches and pains. You don't believe me? Ask a guy who knows. Mr. Charlie, good morning to you, brother.
Morning,
Good
Charlie.
morning. How you guys doing?
We're doing awesome.
Good to hear it.
A little tired, but we're here. Mark C., good morning to you.
Oh boy. Good morning, everybody in chat.
Yeah, that seems to be one of our biggest draws to wanting to give the carnivore diet a go is the reduced inflammation, the lack of aches and pains.
Yeah.
And
It is real. It's something. You wouldn't believe it. I mean, if you guys tried it for a month, I'd look into it. If you have medical conditions first, definitely. But if you're just generally just aching, give it a shot. You guys would be surprised.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to giving it a shot. And there's so much good stuff out there. It's like, yeah.
There's a ton of information about it, and the pros and cons to it. There's always that side of it, but just really research it. And like anything else, I would always say research the heck out of it before you make that move. But it is a definite. I wouldn't even call it a game changer. I'd call it a life changer. Really,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just everything.
I was talking to a chef yesterday out at the mall, and and he's a vegetarian. I was telling him about, oh yeah, we're gonna be doing the carnivore diet. And he's like, are you trying to have a heart attack? And I'm like, have you looked at the numbers? Know, people's cholesterol and blood pressure and everything gets better from this. It seems to me people who are trying to have a heart attack are the ones who are all like, it's organic, give me those veggies, and what's that doing for you? That'd be like running around right now sucking on a bottle with formula in it. That's got a time and a place, but primarily you should stick to the meat. Yes, there are good things to come from vegetables, vitamins, minerals, stuff like that, but you can get those with supplements without clogging up your system with whatever else is on the vegetables. And let's face it, people all talk about, oh no, this beef might have had antibiotics put into it or something. It's like, what did these string beans have sprayed on them?
That's right.
Right.
There's so much truth behind a lot of that.
How many things pooped on this while it was out in the field? And people think that food processing takes care of that stuff, but here's a lesson for you. When it comes to cigarettes and all the processing they go through, still, if you got one with the wrong bird poop on it, and even during the process where they're chopping and cleaning and washing and doing all of this stuff, that wrong bird poop can give you MAC, microavium intercellular complex, and make you severely sick for a long time from what was on the tobacco out in the field. After they shredded it, washed it, dried it, treated it with chemicals and all other crap, it can still get you. I would imagine that holds true for the string beans, whether you're getting them frozen or out of a can, or there's so much chemicals being used on everything.
Yeah.
Good morning, Randy.
And my grandfather always said there's going to come a time in this world where the only food you can trust is what you pull out of the ground yourself. That's another reason I want to move up north. So if I do decide to eat corn or potatoes, I know exactly who grew them and what all was involved,
Yeah.
Good morning, Mason Mark and PD Sandigger.
Oh, yeah.
That's the
crowd.
thing about a lot of that too, Pat, is carnivore or people that are eat this way, and vegetarians, they always bump head about that. You're this is going to happen, that's going to happen to you. You need this, you need to get all these supplements. And honestly, the only thing I do is I add salt to everything I eat just for the electrolytes. I get
Mhm.
all the nutrients I need from just eating this way.
Mhm.
So it's pretty good.
And when you think about the terminology, let's think about this: vegetarian, pescatarian. They've got all these great little titles. That follows right along the lines of, like a Presbyterian
Mm-hmm.
or Episcopalian. All right. It's like a choice kind of thing. This is what you've made yourself into. Whereas carnivore is what you are. You can make yourself into a vegetarian or a pescatarian or a this or that or whatever fancy titles they have, but you're carnivore. And so, best hunter, eyes in front, eat meat. That's what we're supposed to do.
It's what I've been doing, and I have
Mhm.
not regretted it yet. So,
Yeah. And we could ask Peter because he studies this kind of
hey,
stuff.
Jim.
When Noah put 2 animals of every kind on the ark and did the whole time out there, how many of them animals came out as singles when they got off the boat? I tell you, they weren't all up in there eating grain. It's like, oh, let's make some more whole wheat toast. They're like, look at that, a marmot. Come on.
Crazy.
I'm just
Well,
saying, you can't be surrounded by that much meat and go, oh, yay, Jello again? No. No. It's like, nobody's going to miss one dodo bird.
Yeah, but Pat, other people will claim that all the dead bodies in the water were just, floating there waiting for harvest.
Mm. I think the fish were
maybe, Joe.
harvesting them.
Well, I just wanted to jump up here, Pat. I know
Mm.
you guys were talking about Christmas stuff,
Yeah.
and next Sunday is going to be nuts. So I don't know if I'll be able to make your stream in the morning, but I'm going to try to.
Yeah,
But,
I'm not sure if I'll be doing my stream in the morning.
okay.
I'm trying to figure this out because I'll be staying with Uncle Bill. He's a preacher, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the late Saturday night stuff might not work with me sitting in his guest room because, we get kind of loud and out there and, doing our thing, plus followed by the 7:30 in the morning early stream while everybody's trying to sleep. Just might not work. So I may, if I can work it out and make sure it's good, go to Jeff's on Saturday night, stream from there, do my Sunday morning stream from his place, and then book on home because, we'll have to go to church and stuff.
Right.
So I'm
Well,
seeing how that'll work out, but I definitely want to take part in it if I can. Thanks for that awesome prize last night.
you're
That-
welcome, buddy. And I want to do something for you here on the stream today. Well, for everybody here that's here with you.
All right, cool.
All these fine people in chat. We are gonna spread a little Christmas cheer for you guys, and we'll do $100 gift card. So if you can set a race up anytime you want, it doesn't have to be now. It can be later on during your stream.
I'm not keen on doing the races.
However you
but
want to do it, buddy.
I can do a comment picker.
There we go.
So let me start getting that set up, and we'll try and find the time when the crowd is biggest in here.
Yep.
And that'll
Good
be
morning, Tom
awesome
Kingery.
stuff. Thank you so much, Charlie.
Oh no, I wanted to do it. I just didn't know about next weekend just because of Rob's stream's going to be chaos, and we got a lot of prepping to do for that.
Oh yeah,
before we get started. So I just didn't know if I'd make it here.
It is going to be huge next week. People love that. And I think, too, it's not even about like the size of the prize. It's just that everybody's there and they enjoy the energy, you know?
Yeah.
That's the big draw for me in doing the morning show is getting everybody's energy up to where it should be, making sure people are starting the day off happy. Because, you know, that is pretty much all we got. Early show, make sure that's the one.
And that's why I love your early show, just because I can just be listening and I'm gonna get a laugh. You know,
Yeah.
Something's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna say something. It's always a good time.
I will be right back, gentlemen.
Yep.
I have to go down to my porch for a smoke because my son is home.
All right.
Sounds good.
Oh man, no, it's been good, and I'm looking forward to the holidays. And you know, I had to help another friend last night, and it's like I like being the kind of guy people can turn to. You know, whether if I can help financially and that's what's needed, I do. But oftentimes for me, it's like somebody just needs someone to talk to.
Absolutely.
And they reach out to me, and that makes me feel good. You know, that's like, all right, I'm serving a purpose for my fellow human beings here, you know, and that's worth more than gold to me. We do have a comment picker going on right now. So if you're in the chat and you're commenting, you're already entered. I will ask that you be here if you're the winner. If not, we'll move it along to someone else. Let me see if I can share that screen just to see how things are going. Share screen. Them's a giveaway till Alrighty, so that's it right now. We got 16 people on up in here, and that's a good crowd for me in the morning. I'll tell you what.
Awesome.
Heck yeah. Hopefully be doing some special stickers for Nebo. I know they haven't come out and requested any, but I've been working on that since I found out that he passed away. And after the first of the year, if I've got some good stickers ready, I know the family's still going to need help. I'd like to offer special sticker packs up for $5 a piece for the pack of stickers, and all the money will go to Nebo's family to help them out with the bills and stuff that they've got incurred now that they've lost him.
No, Mark. That's awesome of you, Pat.
I'll adopt you, Mark. This way people won't think it's weird when we have the same last name. Yeah. And then by law, you'll have to call me Daddy. Yeah.
That just sounds wrong. Oh, gosh. Oh, boy. I don't think Mark was looking for that.
Oh, Danny, just dig in. Good morning, Danny. Peter says, right when Charlie was taking a drink. It's like my superpower, man. It's like I can't count the number of liquids I've gotten people to squirt out their nose just by being myself. You know, milk, whiskey. Oh, hey, one time with the guys in gym class, because you know, in gym and you're working out all the time, so everybody was into doing the shots of apple cider vinegar because it's so healthy for you. You ain't lived till you seen the look on somebody's face when they're squirting apple cider vinegar out their nose. That is freaking hilarious.
They're really feeling the burn, huh?
I'm telling you, man. He missed the whole gym class. Almost had to go to the nurse's office. It was hurting him.
Hey, Moon, how's it going? Morning, Paula.
Good morning, Paula.
Oh,
Good morning,
sweet.
Pick and Bean. Sprout.
People rolling on up in here. Let me take a look. We got 19 names in this giveaway. If you're here, you're lurking. Make a comment. Stay here. And Charlie has generously for the holidays offered to give away a $100 gift card, and that could make or break somebody's Christmas. So you want to have that comment there, and be sure you're present when we do the drawing. So you don't miss out on your chance to win.
Mark TBH is, I'm pretty sure he's referring to you on the daddy line there. It's the same line as $20 is $20.
Let's see if we can find him up there. Where is it? Where is he?
The Reg Lab, how's it going?
Figured I'd jump over on the YouTube side and throw a comment.
That's it. I'll tell you what, Mark. You go ahead and get that beard shaved. I could line up $20 for you. And all 20 of them will be over 18. I guarantee it. Yeah. That one might take a minute to sink in. Mason Mark, everybody's here. Good
So
stuff.
how you been doing, Reg?
Doing okay. Could be better. Could be worse. Still alive, so
There you
can't
go.
complain. Trying to get my kid to finish his breakfast. He's been there for an hour now. For a cereal
wow.
bar.
For a cereal bar?
A cereal bar. Every morning, same fight.
Is he on an electronic device?
Nope.
No?
Nope. He does not get electronic devices. All of his toys and stuff are, hands-on, makes him think type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Legos and...
Gotta have it, man. Keep the brain active, but you gotta eat a good breakfast.
Oh, absolutely.
No doubt about that. Shoot, it's a cereal bar. You could size it up and cram it down his throat.
Right?
After an hour, you might have to.
Yeah, really.
Well, the thing is he likes to procrastinate. He likes to do everything but focus on what he's supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I've talked to him God knows how many times. And, I've gotten angry with him, frustrated with him. I'm just at the point where there's nothing else I can do. Nothing has worked to convince him just to eat his food so then he can go have fun.
Mm-hmm. It's all his choice. If he's not having a good time, it's because he made the wrong decision.
Exactly. And that's the same thing I keep telling him, and in one ear and out the other.
Yeah.
Typical kid.
Yeah. After you've sat there for a few hours, you'll get it down.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Metal Detecting with Randy. Awesome, good to see you here.
Detective Smile, he's 8 years old. And this has been going on since he was about 4. Every meal is a 2 to 3 hour ordeal.
Danny boy got pulled over last night.
Poor Danny.
Hopefully your inflated date was properly buckled in. You don't want to get a ticket for that as well. Put a string on her ankle in the words "Happy 40th" until it's a birthday party I'm going to.
Pat, sounds like you're speaking from experience there, pal.
I've thrown a few big parties in my day.
Uh-huh. Oh boy.
Oh. Yeah, sometimes kids can be trouble eating. I don't think my brother and I ever really were, but that's because primarily we were poor and didn't always eat every day. So when you got something, you ate it no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most kids today don't understand the abundance they have, and
Hmm.
how much they should really appreciate having that abundance.
Time definitely has changed. My mom's saying she'd cook something if we didn't like it, and she would just say, "If you're hungry, you'll eat." That's
That's
so
it.
true.
Nowadays, you say that to
That's
your
what you
kid,
got.
and you'll have CPS up your backside quicker than you.
Right? It's a
Oh,
big different story now.
no, I whole different world back when we were kids.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one time my little cousin Todd was staying with us, and again, this was a trouble eating kind of thing. He wouldn't eat his dinner. He wouldn't eat dinner. It's like, eat your food. Me and my brother already done, and we're sitting there like, if he doesn't eat it, I'll take it, Mom. Because again, this is how we
You
and
got your fork and knife in hand, just sitting there.
I was ready. And my
That's right.
mom said to Todd, "Hey, eat that food, or I'm gonna beat your ass until you can't sit down." And Todd said, "If you hit me, I'm going to call the authorities and you'll be arrested." And Mom picked up the phone and clunked him in the head with it. Doom. And then held it out and said, Call him. Go on. And he started eating because he knew Mom wasn't playing mess with. You don't mess with Aunt Nancy now. That ain't going to happen. And so he started eating, and both me and my brother were like, "Oh, man." Mom's macaroni and cheese was to die for, and that was the good stuff. That wasn't made with the government block of cheese. That was made with the real stuff we got with the food stamps. So we were pretty happy with that. I think Todd was just uppity because his mom was a waitress, so she'd bring home good leftovers.
So having him uppity, huh?
Yep.
Boy.
Hey, we were poor proud.
Oh, that's odd. I'm like, that's just how it was. You know what I mean? For a lot of people, it's that way.
That was it. Do you remember? I don't know. Maybe you guys don't. Maybe you're not old enough. But it was like picture day in school. When me and my brother go to picture day in school, and we'd be wearing nice clothes and looking good. These were usually clothes that Mom made for us.
Wow.
She made our pants. She made our shirts. There's a picture of me in a green turtleneck and an orange plaid suit. She made that suit. Right? That was for picture day, but it was the 70s. Orange plaid was cool.
Okay, I was about to ask you, did you do something wrong?
No, that was we were styling, man. I had on my Buster Brown cloud climber shoes. I was looking good.
Big old fedora pimp hat or whatever they call it.
Oh man, I wish I'd had the pimp hat.
Oh man.
But yeah, it was like Mom used to make our clothes, and that was like, I don't think kids would understand that nowadays. It was like you only got so much money, and Mom would go down and buy the pattern and buy the material, and the next thing you know, I had shirts for the school year.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't matter to me if there was a tag on there or not, or what brand. And other kids would try to pick on you and make you feel poor, but at the end of the school year, my shirts still look crisp and brand new.
I'm with Pete. If you do find those pictures, I'd love to see it. Sorry about that. What's that, Reg?
I said, for me, my mom made the Halloween costumes.
Mm.
Everything else was bought at Walmart or the bargain shop or, liquidation centers, Goodwills.
Yeah. Mom
Walmart
was good
when you were a kid?
Yeah.
You're a youngster. How old are you?
38, 36.
Hmm.
Mom was good about making stuff like that, and she could squeeze a nickel till the buffalo pooped. There was no doubt about that. But those were good times, and you did what you had to do, and you got by, and you ate your food when you were told to. You know, that was it. Our biggest snack was bread and butter. You know, and if you were hungry, have a piece of bread and butter and watch TV. Okay, I still do that. My wife's like, "Why would you do that? I got cookies, I got this, I got that." It's like, I don't know, it's just a habit.
Yeah, big thing for us was buttered toast with sugar.
Mm.
I remember that as a kid.
Yeah, I remember doing the
butter and sugar
with the cinnamon sugar on there.
We couldn't have didn't have any cinnamon sugar. I guess that was too fancy, but we just had sugar. But and then we would, as a kid, we would dip it into coffee. That was the beverage, coffee.
We would go to my Nani Chiazzo's house, and she owned a big bakery, and so there was always fresh bread available. But at her house, even as kids, everybody would just sit around and eat bread dipped in wine. You know, having a conversation in the living room, everybody eating bread, dipping it in their wine. It's like we get smashed as little kids, but that's just the way it was.
Yeah, Jack knows it. Sugar toast.
Mm-hmm. Let me see how we're doing on our counter here. We got 21 awesome people up in this giveaway here.
That is great. Joe says my mom had was a home ec teacher who made me Brady Bunch leisure suits. Poor guy.
Dude, this would be worth a fortune now. Yeah.
Yeah, you got 21 on there.
Yep. So if you're in here, make a comment, say hi, say boo, say lurking, something like that. Make sure you're entered into this giveaway. It's for a $100 gift card, and we'll be doing that giveaway in just a few minutes here.
There you go.
You know, Charlie got stuff to do. Another big show coming up this morning. And we do appreciate your generosity, Charlie. That's absolutely wonderful.
I appreciate everything you do, even off the streams, off the lives. You know, you've done a lot for me and my dad. You know what I mean? And so I just want to say thank you for that. And this is just one way of passing that thanks on to somebody else.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to sometime soon here, maybe February, whatever. I don't know when the season ends, but I'm going to get back up to the hunting camp with you and your dad, man.
Well, my brother John, he's
hang out and have some laughs and drink a couple of beers.
Absolutely. It was a good time.
Oh, yeah.
It was.
Man, I had your dad rolling so hard he could barely breathe, but
That's
he was
right.
having a good time.
Jim Zach was on fire last night. A good night. He had the whole crowd on me last night. It was just crazy.
Yeah. And I was trying to chime in as best I could because I was watching my wife on the camera, making sure she was doing it. I was trying to chime in as best I could, but oh yeah, I'm saving some of those hat brim comments for the next time I'm up there and starting on that shit. It's like, oh, I got you covered now. I
appreciate you, man. Yeah, it was. I was getting fired up pretty good. So. Yeah. But it was all a good. I had a great time. I love that kind of stream.
Yeah, it is all in good fun.
Yeah,
and that's nice that people need to see that where you can still get together with your buddies and joke around and have a good time, and people can actually go through life without getting offended.
Absolutely,
because we got everything on the scale up on that panel. From Democrats to Republicans, younger guys, old guys. Ones with this sense of humor, ones with that sense of humor, and who knows what anybody's religious beliefs are, and none of that stuff matters because we're all just coming together as friends and having a good time.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Fun times for sure. Although I am going to figure a way to pay Zaxxon back. I figure something out.
Maybe one of those funny mailers.
Thanks, Joe.
You know, where you send somebody a card, but it comes in a mailer. That's like looks like it's from Dildo of the Month Club or something. He's gonna
send it anonymous,
old enough to read. Right. Send it to his work address.
Dude, send it anonymous. Just put a note. Found what you were looking for and just put it on the box. But it would be great if he came up with some kind of sticker I could order and then mail it to him with that plastered on the sticker. Put that on the box.
Have an envelope that says results from ED test facility. Oh,
oh man. Paula says there was 7 of us. I understand. Homemade things was so proud and grateful. Yeah.
Yeah, some of the best. Although, unlike Reg, my mom was awesome with clothes, but not too creative when it came to like Halloween costumes or nothing like that. One year she sent me out dressed up like a speed bump. I'm like, okay, maybe I've been bad this year. I don't know. Is it going to be a tight Christmas?
Oh, no. Oh, man. Hey, Scott, how you doing?
Good morning, Scott.
Yep. Yeah, I got some Santa's White Christmas coffee I got to bring up to Jeff. If you're a coffee drinker and you've never tried that, go to Publix. It's from Barney's. They put it out this time of year, and it's called Santa's White Christmas. And it is like just a hot cup of Christmassy love. It's got a little peppermintiness to it. It's got a little coconutiness to it. It's super, and everybody who drinks it becomes addicted. They also make an ice cream. There was by the end of the night, Jim. Tire tracks. Alrighty. We got a good crowd rolling. Let me see. 22. Let's go ahead and pick a winner of this $100 gift card. Compliments of our good friend Charlie. And good luck, everybody. You must be present to win. And away we go. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Martin Smythe.
Martin Smythe. And that's perfect because he's in Canada, so there's no issues there.
I believe he had a request too. Let me see if I can back up in the comments here.
Okay.
As I'm pretty sure I'm doing that on my phone because it's a little bit easier. First off, are you here still, Martin? Let's make sure of that, and I'll look for this comment. Okay, now I'm not seeing it. But I thought he had said something. He's like, oh, if I win, I'm going to buy this or that. And now I can't find him in there.
Well, it's been a while since he commented. I'm back at 7:55 already in chat.
Oh, no.
Well, you got a few seconds, Martin. If you're here, speak up. Ah, there he is. He says, thanks, everyone. All right, Martin. What we're going to do is we're going to ask Charlie to post his email address.
Yep. I'm going to, let me see. Should be able to do this from here.
Yeah.
I guess we're going to have to do it from my phone. I don't know. I just open a new tab.
So, but once Charlie posts his email address, you'll be able to email him with your address, and he'll be able to work on this. It's probably going to be an Amazon gift card, I would imagine.
Yeah, it'll be an Amazon gift card.
and that's international easy. So
Here you go, Martin.
let me see here. I'll wait for that to pop up, and then I'll put it up there.
And I'm sending it out. There it is.
All right, there on the screen and in the comments is Charlie's email address. So please, Martin, email Charlie and get together with him. Y'all can work out the details on that one. And shoot, you could be out Christmas shopping within just a few short hours.
There you go. All you have to do is email me, Martin, and I will take care of the rest.
That is killer stuff.
Oh, and I did learn something last night. I didn't realize it. Somebody had won a gift card. They went to the Amazon site, and when they checked, the card was there, and it showed like zero balance on it. You got to go into your email and accept the card,
and
then it'll populate for you. Just an FYI.
I had that happen to me. The first couple of times people sent me cards for stuff, I was like, what do I do?
Yeah. Shane ORH had to actually call me, and he got on me. He goes, "You won." I'm like, "Okay." And he goes, "You got the Amazon gift card." I'm like, "I didn't get any. Nothing showed up." And then he was like, "Check your email, and you got to accept it there." And I forgot about that. So last night somebody won. I was like, "What are you talking about?" Here's, I screenshotted it. Here, it's here.
Yeah.
And turns out, that's what they had to do. Right, Tom? All right, Bubba. Well, I'm going to jump off of here. Martin, please hit me up so I can get that handled. Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, thank you so much for coming up, Charlie. Really appreciate you, brother. Of course, I'll talk to you again before Christmas, but
Absolutely.
just so have a great holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Keep them all straight up there. Stay smiling. If you run out of smiles, you know how to get a hold of me, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Appreciate you. Reg, take it easy. Did you eat your breakfast?
He did. He finally.
All right. Good job, buddy.
Yes.
Only took him an hour and 17 minutes today.
Well, I bet you next time he'll do it in record time.
Yeah.
He's done it in 20 minutes before. He knows he can do it in 20 minutes. He just takes his time.
Dude, a
because
breakfast
he thinks it's going to make me mad, and that's what he wants is a reaction.
No. Well, you know what? Tomorrow you show him you can do it in 20 minutes again, okay?
That's it. And then no matter what happens, tomorrow when he does it in 20 minutes, tell him so close. If you'd gotten it in 18, I was going to give you this $50.
Yeah. Right? Thumbs up on that.
Good morning, Banshee.
All right. Well, I'm out of here. You guys take it easy.
Charlie.
Reg,
thanks again.
You guys have a great Christmas.
Yeah, Bean's off to get some groceries. Awesome stuff.
Have a good one, Bean.
There's a lot of things I'll eat for $50.
Problem is when you don't have the $50 to give them.
Yeah. Give them an IOU. I start tallying up things. Well, your bed cost me $300, so right now you owe me 5 more breakfast bars, and then maybe we'll be into profit. I don't know.
Well, this is part of your rent. This is part of your groceries. This is part of the food that you throw in the garbage every day because you don't want to eat it all.
And this was that doctor's bill from breaking your foot.
Well, thankfully up here in Canada, we've got health coverage, so I take them to the hospital. That stuff's covered, man.
Good deal. Got to make sure of that. Jim Steele says, I owe you one good spanking. I'll be there to collect. You can't threaten me with foreplay. I know how to have a good time.
You too, Banshee. You too.
We don't need to discuss it, Paula. I never talk with my mouth full, you know. That's it. Remember, it's only kinky the first time. Don't repeat that, kid. Good stuff. We're at 8:20. We get about 40 minutes until Rob and Charlie's show starts. Of course, it's going to be a super show as it always is. And I understand the Christmas show is going to be absolutely off the hook. So, or off the chain, or whatever it is the kids are saying these days.
Well, if you ask my generation, we're all saying safety need.
Man. We were the tree frogs. That's what we did. Isn't crazy anymore. Hope you all blessed as I am. I'm doing my best to be blessed. Sometimes being blessed is just recognizing what you already have around you. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll take a supermodel moving in next door and hitting the lottery, but I'm pretty happy the way things are too, you know. And I got good neighbors here. We've had some people move in and out over the years. It's like everybody that lives around me, the only one that's still the same is the one behind me from when I built the house. They own Gatorland, big amusement park here in Florida. The guy next door on this side, Rhino, he owned Rhino Rods and Reels. He passed and died in his driveway. Now some family members come down and use that as a vacation home. We had the one guy across the street who used to own all of these lots. He was a smart man. He was a used car salesman back in the day. He died when he was like 95, just a few years ago. But he bought all these house lots for like blocks around when they were $500 a piece.
Yeah.
And then over the years, as they've needed money, they've sold lots. You know what I mean? The last lot he sold was like $30,000. You know, it's just to have some extra money. And then, of course, when he passed, the kids sold off all the rest of the land and made him a good bundle. But yeah, he was super smart guy. There's the problem, Jim. It's park rat luck. If a supermodel moves in next to me, it's probably going to be a dude. I'm saying, I mean, I can pass on your information, but don't count on it being a her. That's okay. They make enough whiskey, you'll still have fun.
We're going that way. I need another steak.
And you know, here's the thing. I wouldn't mind if a male supermodel moved in next door, because just his throwaway chicks would probably keep me happy forever. You know?
You keep your wife distracted too.
Yeah. I don't know. She'd be a hard one to replace. She, you know, I'm a little twisted sometimes, but she gets me.
Good morning, Chef V.
His wife admires my wittiness. Thank you. I do appreciate that. You know, being witty is all about being a good talker. And I think that's why women like me. I am a cunning linguist. There's no doubt about it. Ooh. Yep. Good crowd. We just had that giveaway from Charlie for the $100 Amazon gift card. That was very kind and generous of him, especially this time of year when I don't know anybody that couldn't use an extra $100.
Absolutely.
Myself included. I feel blessed yesterday to have won a pinpointer from him, and it was actually one of those things that was on my wish list for myself was to get a new pinpointer, so that worked out perfectly.
Very nice. Congrats, Pat.
Always happy because I'm half a bubble short of a brick. Yeah. Should be in your email in about 5 minutes, Martin. Awesome stuff. On the ball. None of that delivered 6 months later stuff like when you win from Rob. This is timely. I hope Rob's not watching now. I'm looking forward to getting together with Rob after the first of the year, doing some detecticating, and finally picking up those $2 bills he's got for me. But I'll be getting from Rob 300 $2 bills that are all sequential serial numbered.
Nice.
Heck yeah. That's freaking awesome. So hopefully somewhere in and amongst all of that is a good value. Either way, just a cool thing to have. And if you're going to put money away and stash it somewhere, might as well be cool money. I'm not sure if I'll be going to FH10 or not, Tom. If I do go up, it will probably just be to hang out with everybody and have a good time and not really swing out and detect. Because let's face it, everybody's going to be detecting, and one of the biggest joys for me in going to events like that is meeting the people, meeting new people, seeing friends I haven't seen in a while. So, yeah, if I do pop in up there, it'll just be sort of as a guest, Rob's the $2 bill man. Yes, he is. And there's lots of good errors in $2 bills. I mean, you find the right one, you could turn that $2 bill into $100 like no problem. What was I looking for here? Need to double check my cameras and make sure my wife's still doing okay. Oh, yeah, she's doing all right. Dogs are there, so everybody's happy.
And speaking of $2 bills, I have one that shows that money's the root of all evil.
Oop, there you go. Heck yeah. Yeah, I love saving the bills that have the fancy serial numbers. I got a stack of them. But I got a friend who loves the bills with the 666 on them and will usually pay me 2 or 3 times face value for them.
Nice. Good morning, expressions of the outdoors.
How are you doing, Wayne? Good to see you here this morning, sir. Wayne has been coming to the regular Wednesday night Zoom parties, hanging out with us, having a good time. Totally fits in with the crowd. If you've never met him, you'd like to get a chance to say hi or pick his brain or to have a few laughs, consider coming on over to the Wednesday night Zoom parties I do every Wednesday at 7. And yeah, if you need to know how to get in there or what the passcode is or anything, hit me up and I'll get you hooked up with the information. Although in a lot of my older videos from like a year or so ago, that information is always in the description section. So you can find the sign in from there. But always hanging out with Bill and Rob showing up there and Randy showing up there. Sometimes still we get Shane showing up there from Blind Treasure Hunter. And it can be a good crowd. We can have 3 people. We can have 35 people. It all depends.
One of the things I've been trying to get my hands on lately is some of the Canadian coins with the painted designs. So I've been doing the whole double flip,
Yeah.
painted and not painted versions of them.
Oh, nice.
That's our $1 coin.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. Have you considered painting any of them yourself?
No, not at all.
I
Canada
mean,
does a good job at producing some nice coins. So.
yeah.
I think I have another one here.
Oh, we love having you there, Peter. It's always a good time. And when you're there, it helps us keep our language under control because we know you got them little girls running around, so we don't want to say anything too bad.
There's that one too, but it's kind of hard to come in on the camera.
Yeah, all I see is a little red spot. Could be a poppy though.
It's a moose.
A moose.
A little painted moose.
Oh yeah, mooses are fun. Wow, I get so many notifications.
You definitely don't want to hit one driving the Northern Ontario back roads, so.
Oh no, not at all. Man, I was out with my grandfather once up in Maine. He lived in Patton. That's about 18 miles from Canada. And we were cruising along. He had a little Fiat. And we turned down this one road and we're cruising along and he hits the brake. And we stop. And the belly of the moose was over the hood of the car, almost up against the windshield.
Ooh.
And we were like, ooh. He reversed up and thought, okay, we dodged that one. But then the moose was mad. And he was like coming at us. So, Grandpa, I've never seen anybody drive backwards so fast in my life.
Right.
And then, of course, there was a whole, don't tell your mom. She won't let you go out with me again. So we never told Mom, and he paid us to keep our mouths shut. I think I got like 3 packs of firecrackers and a bunch of pop rocks. I was easy to bribe when I was 9.
Well, from where I am here in Ontario, I'm in southern Ontario near Niagara Falls. It takes about a day and a half of driving to get to the part of Ontario where you can cross into the next province heading out west.
Mm.
Well, the minute you get about 2 hours north of Toronto, you start seeing moose signs. And, you see some of the wrecks from the moose on the highway, and these transport trucks are demolished by these animals. And these trucks are going down this highway at 110 kilometers an hour, and, there's not much left of the cab or the moose.
Oh, yeah. They will flat out damage stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big beast. If you've ever walked up on one in the woods accidentally, that's some scary business because moose aren't friendly. I remember coming out of the woods down onto this one trail with my grandfather. We were out hunting. I was probably about 13 or so. We came out onto this trail and looked over and went right back up into the woods because they can't move so fast in the woods. But that moose was probably 27, 30 feet away from us. Scared the living shit out of me, man. It's like, I don't think I'd ever seen an animal with a head that big in my life. It's like, these things they're monstrous, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's one of the things I'm looking forward to when we finally move up north here is actual regular sized deer. Because down here in Florida, the deer are like dogs. It's you're not going to get much out of them. They don't really get all that big. Same with the squirrels. Squirrels are like little, as a squirrel hunter, and we grew up eating squirrel meat. If you got 1 or 2 squirrels, you fed the family, but they were house cat sized squirrels. Down here, they're just little bitty, like fuzzy things with feathered tails.
Right.
You need 5 or 6 of them just to feed yourself. Ooh.
Have yourself a good day, Paula.
Take it easy, Paula. If I don't see you before then, you have an awesome holiday, great Christmas, wonderful New Year's.
Yeah,
So,
dear wander through town. Here.
yep. And,
There's so many of
stay
them.
happy, Paula. Do what you can to stay happy. And remember to keep taking those green pills until the infection clears up. It's probably been a good 10 or 15 years since I've had any squirrel. My wife's a bit uppity that way. But that's all right. I keep telling her, if shit hits the fan, she'll learn to like squirrel. And besides, it's a lean meat. Oof. There we go. Dumping and bumping. I'll make it. Whew. All right. So we got about 20 minutes or so left. We'll end the stream a little early so everybody has a chance to get over, go to the bathroom, fix their hair, freshen up their drink, whatever it is you got to do, grab some breakfast, and then head on over to Rob and Charlie's because things are going to be kicking over there. As they always are. She won't eat frog legs. My wife doesn't like any kind of seafood. Totally freaks out when I eat frog legs. But Fellsmere is like 8 miles away, and that's where they have the big frog leg festival every year. We got like 60,000 people from all over the world coming here just to eat frog legs. It's like, that's like living in Wisconsin and not eating cheese. You just can't do that. Yeah.
Or like living in Canada and not eating poutine.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Oh, it is a huge festival, Peter. I mean, just lines and lines and lines of people, and it's a nonstop party. If you like frog legs, man, this would set you afloat because there are probably 20 different varieties. You can big frog, small frog, this species, that species, what flavoring you want, plus all the gator you can possibly handle. As gators big around here too. There are some markets you can actually just go into the store and buy gator meat if you don't have it in you to go bag one for yourself.
Good morning, Mystic Librarian.
Mystic, good morning. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I bet if my wife actually stopped and tried some of these things I've tried to get her to eat, she'd probably realize she'd been missing out for all these years, but she's just set in her ways, And I mean, set. When she was going to school, every day she'd go to school, lunch was the same thing: a banana, some crackers, and a peanut butter sandwich. Fast forward 60 years, that's still what she eats for lunch. It's, it's like, you could bake a cheese sandwich, grilled cheese. No, it's peanut butter sandwich at lunchtime. And that's not even like peanut butter and jelly. It's just peanut butter on bread. So, yeah, she's a hard one to get to change her mind or her habits.
Some people know what they like and they're happy with it.
Mm-hmm. Other people know what they should like and drive themselves crazy trying to get them to eat it. That's me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I guarantee you, the woman can put you on some good food. There's no doubt about it. You want some good meatballs or some decent hog jowl, hit up my wife. She'll get you going, man. Best grits in the world. I don't even generally like grits, but the way she makes them, yeah, I'll take them down.
If you ever come to Canada, Pat, I'll have to be sure to make you my special maple bacon meatballs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. My wife will eat the crap out of some bacon.
Well, I have this spice. It's maple bacon spice.
Mm.
Hold on. I'll get my son to grab me the bottle. Aiden, get me the maple bacon spice. Please and thank you, buddy.
Mm.
This stuff here is just phenomenal.
What, did he go to the kitchen instead of grabbing the one out of the nightstand? Mm-hmm.
Clubhouse Le Grill, maple bacon.
Nice. I bet you that goes good on just about everything.
You're damn right it does. The other night, I could cut up some chicken breasts into little strips, threw some of this in there with some basil, parsley, salt, pepper, a little bit of olive oil, cooked up the chicken, then threw in some hip bee honey, made some honey glazed maple bacon chicken. Oh my god.
Gotta love hip bee honey. I need to get more of their honey straws.
I like it.
Okay, thank you, buddy. Go put it back. But yeah, that stuff there, man. I add that into meatballs or on steak or on burgers and chicken and french fries and potato wedges.
Wayne says I just inspired a joke that isn't Sunday morning appropriate. Say it anyway. There's nothing about me that's appropriate. I mean, I've always been the kind of guy who goes for the laugh regardless of the situation. I got kicked out of a friend's church for that once. Apparently, you're not supposed to look at a nun and go, any friend of Batman's is a friend of mine. What did I know? I'd never been to a Catholic church before.
Least of all the French one, huh?
Yeah. Well, this was in New Bedford, so yeah, lots of
different kind of French then.
Yeah, lots of Catholics in that area. You know, big parties though, man. When they have the Feast of the Blessed Sacrament, that's like they turn out for those parades more than they do for Thanksgiving or any other holiday. Adventures with Swifty, Mr. Swifty up in the house.
Swifty.
How's you doing, brother? We got a few minutes left here. The link's at the top of the chat if you want to come on up and say hey real quick. If not, that's cool. Swifties did an awesome paint party last night over at JP's. They went on for a good while too, but everybody had fun. All the paintings came out super wonderful. And it's just nice for everybody to be hanging out and taking part in an event like that. And you could feel the vibe was just like totally different than a normal live stream, you know, so that was super to watch and be a part of. And hopefully they'll be doing that again. Maybe at New Year's. Who knows? If you're looking for something to do, maybe give that a shot. Check on what the Swifties got going. Good morning, Kimberly Creamer.
Good morning.
Hey, she just woke up. That's good because this girl's usually up at 3 a.m. to get ready for work. So sleep until almost 9. And you've earned it. Yeah, Swifty say he recovering from last night. Yeah, I don't doubt it. That was an awesome show. Yeah, grits can be good. We used to go to this one restaurant that had grit sticks. And so the grits were like in French fry shape. And they had a great little dipping sauce with them, or aioli, or whatever fancy word they called it. But
it's a nice Parmesan aioli.
Yeah, we had a pretty bad storm yesterday, Mystic. Especially last night. Lots of things blowing around. They said, oh, we're under a tornado watch. And it's like, There's always something looming on the horizon, so you can't live in fear. I just pull open the garage door and do what I got to do. Swifty says, my head is like a football. Huh. Surprised you didn't make it in the adult industry. I think that would be a draw for people. Yeah, Kimberly's going to try to detect after the rain. I got moving and lugging and stuff like that to do to get ready for our trip. So I won't be able to go detecting, but I will be taking my detecticator with me up north because I got a few permissions up there, and I don't care how cold it is. You only get a chance to hit a spot once or twice a year. You take it. Ooh. There we go. Swifty got the joke. There we go. Touchdown. Yep. On the old Nerf football. Yeah, we had high wind and like sideways rain looking out through the garage. It was just going this way. It didn't look like anything was coming down at all. It just going sideways on us. And then everything had stopped, like dead silent, motionless, and come back up again. The rain's over them now in South Carolina. We'll probably be driving into some snow flurries or something like that when we head up on Tuesday. But whatever it is, we'll get through it as long as I drive, because my wife's never driven on snow and I ain't about to let her.
Good morning, the 717 detector.
Good morning. Yeah, my wife thinks that driving in snow is like driving in mud, and it's not. And I'd rather her not find out the hard way.
Send her up to Canada for a little winter vacation. She'll understand driving in snow.
There you go, bad idea. We should start calling Swifty Stewie. Football.
Blast you in your astrogenical treachery.
Ooh. Iron Antler, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Iron Antler.
Hope y'all are having a good time. I believe they were over at JP's last night, watching in and taking part in the painting that was going on. That was super cool. I'm glad they were able to put that together and get so many people interested in it, and probably next time there'll be even more. That's Anna from Robin Turley stream.
Have a good day.
Take it easy, Danny.
Boy.
There you go. Mark C saying hi to everybody. Whew. And we got just a few minutes. Oh, yeah. 717 at 994. Awesome. If you're not subscribed, get on over to his channel. Shouldn't take much to get him to 1,000. We got enough people here to do that. Ooh, I can move. All right. Looks like I'm going to have to be fully awake here and drive in a little bit.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It's one thing being awake and sitting still, but actually moving around, that takes a whole different level of awakeness for me.
You need a puff of the good stuff there.
Oh, yeah. I got plenty of puffs ready. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what do we got up here? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 12 different kinds of dab going.
I'm hitting the reclaim train today.
Oh, hell yeah. Joyful Paintbrush, Miss Karen is here. Good morning. Y'all coming in late. Missed a great giveaway this morning. Mr. Charlie was over here. Digging it back. Gave away a $100 Amazon gift card. So that was a bit of excitement and fun for our little channel here. I really appreciate him taking part and doing that for us. He's a kind man.
Absolutely wonderful giveaway.
Mark C., I'll be going to Tennessee, the Tri-Cities area, Johnson City. In that area, we've got family over in Piney and some in Unicoi and some in Irwin, and they're spread around there, but that general area. So that's where we'll be for the holidays. That's where we've been looking to buy some property and move on out of Florida because we've had enough. Ooh. There's a link to Rob's live right there. I'm going to go ahead and unpin the first one, and we will go ahead and pin Rob's. Damn it. There's something. And it's a cockamoo. Trying to pin Rob's to the top there. Alrighty, so the link to Rob's is now pinned at the top of the chat for anybody who needs it when it's time to head on over there. So please remember, if you didn't hit the thumbs up on the way in, please hit it on the way out so that YouTube thinks you like me and maybe they'll keep promoting me out there. Ooh. That's one thing I'm looking forward to doing. Getting together with the family and singing. As you know, holiday songs like that only come up once a year. You might as well hang out with family, have a few drinks, do some singing. And they all like it when I get a little tipsy and start making up my own words. Because what's the point of being park rat if you can't make up your own shit, right?
Right. Gotta have a little fun.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, one of my favorites is the Carol of the Bells. I love that song, man. Especially when everybody starts out and it's all so nice and sweet. Then you bust in with the old, I'm doing fine, I feel okay, leave me alone, please go away. La, 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 la. Part of that dysfunctional family Christmas thing.
Good morning, just be cool.
Don, good morning to you, brother. Hope all is going well for you and the missus. That's it. I created a mixtape. Yep. Remember having that tape recorder sitting by the radio and hitting start, just trying to catch your songs on the radio just right. And you'd think, oh, I got it. It's perfect. And just during the last bit of the song, then the DJ would start talking and ruin the whole damn thing. It's like, shit. Now you got to back up. You got to play with it so that you know you're in the right spot and wait for the next time the song comes around. That is great stuff, though. We used to have this record store in New Bedford called Discoteca. And you could go in there to make your own mixtapes. Because they'd let you use the albums from their library section. And then you could do your recordings right there, no problem. And I think it was all of like $5, if you brought your own tape. As we were kids, I wasn't going to buy a whole album just for one song, That's right. That was $10 or $12 I could have used somewhere else, like my dealer,
Exactly.
No sense him losing out just because I want to hear Huey Lewis sing The Power of Love. Now I'm going to have that song stuck in my head for a few hours.
But just watch Back to the Future.
At least it's a good song. I will be watching one of my favorite holiday-ish movies. I don't think it's really a holiday movie, but I always watch it during the holidays with damn, now I can't remember the kid's name. But the movie's called Better Off Dead. It's with John Cusack. And great movie, funny movie. Does happen during the holiday times is when it's set, but I like that movie, so it's kind of my tradition to kick back and watch that at least once a year. The power of drugs.
Expressions of the outdoors. When it comes to Led Zeppelin, that's a whole other category. You can't even quantify Led Zeppelin into what we're talking here.
Oh no.
Those albums are just freaking masterpieces.
Oh yeah. I mean, and it only stands to reason because out there in the musical world you have one-hit wonders, and then you've got groups like Zeppelin that are all hit wonders. You know, when you buy an album and there is no B-side, you know, that's the shit.
Bad Idea Lab, that song is always stuck in my head. Same with the Song That Never Ends from Lamb Chops Play Along.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Rich, we've got
Good morning, NorCal.
Puff the Magic Dragon. How about Puff Puff Bass? Yeah. Because not every bale makes it to shore. I'll be giving away some of those later on today.
Good morning, Rob.
Running late, stopping by to say hi. We're about to get out of here, Rob. Give everybody a chance to go to the bathroom, freshen up their drinks and all, and then we'll all be meeting up over at y'all's place and hang out and have a good time with you and Mr. Charlie. So, that being said, we are going to wrap it up to get on out of here. Everybody will have a few minutes to go ahead and do what they got to do and get ready for the next. If I don't see y'all before the holidays, have an awesome Christmas and an amazing New Year's. I'll be in as many streams as I can. And at this point, I still plan on doing my regular Sunday stream. If that changes, though, I'll put up some sort of notification and let everybody know. So, thank you all for being here. Thanks again to Mr. Charlie for that awesome giveaway. Thank you, Reg, for coming up and being an astounding co-host. As always, brother, absolutely appreciate you. And everybody, stay good out there. Be kind. Remember, the person you smile at may be the only gift they get, so keep smiling. All right. Love y'all. Have a great day. Peace.